The day the lions learned respect. Epic battles of survival on the African savanna. As dawn breaks across the African savanna, another day of survival begins in one of nature's greatest battlegrounds. Every animal here faces a daily challenge where strength, instinct, and timing can mean the difference between life and death. The lions begin their patrol, driven by hunger and guided by years of hunting experience. Every movement is calculated as the hunters search for an opportunity hidden within the endless grasslands. Far ahead, a herd of buffalo becomes the focus of the pride's attention. The buffalo appear calm, but every member of the herd remains alert to danger. The hunt begins as the lionesses spread out and move closer without being detected. Every step is measured as the hunters close the distance between themselves and their prey. A brief separation creates the opening the predators have been waiting for. The lioness focuses completely on the young buffalo standing just beyond the herd's protection. Without warning, the attack begins, and the quiet plains erupt into chaos. The startled herd reacts instantly, as survival instincts take control. The predators accelerate with incredible speed as they attempt to isolate a single victim. For a brief moment, the hunt appears to be succeeding. Pride increases its pressure as multiple hunters work together. Then something unexpected happens as the herd makes a bold decision. Instead of fleeing, the buffalo prepare to fight back. The hunters suddenly find themselves facing a powerful counterattack. The risk becomes too great, and the lions are forced to withdraw. Unity proves stronger than fear, as the herd protects one of its own. The battle ends with a powerful reminder of the strength found in numbers. Elsewhere on the plains, another predator watches a different opportunity unfold. A patient hunter studies the herd while searching for weakness. The zebras appear relaxed, but their senses remain constantly alert. A brief gap forms between one zebra and the safety of the herd. The predator takes advantage of the opportunity and moves into position. In an instant, patience gives way to explosive action. The zebra reacts immediately and turns its speed into a weapon. Predator and prey race across the plains in a test of endurance and reflexes. A sudden turn forces the hunter to adjust its pursuit. Every stride increases the animal's chances of survival. The hunter makes a critical attempt to end the chase. The prey suddenly transforms defense into offense. A fraction of a second changes the entire encounter. The opening is enough for the zebra to break free. Within the herd, identifying a single target becomes far more difficult. The opportunity disappears as quickly as it appeared. Once again, survival belongs to the animal that reacts at the right moment. As the day continues, another challenge emerges in a harsher landscape. The oryx carries weapons that even lions respect. Unlike many prey animals, this one is prepared to fight if necessary. A hungry lion spots the lone antelope and begins to approach. Every step brings the predator closer to a potentially dangerous confrontation. The prey detects the threat long before the attack begins. Rather than run, the oryx chooses to stand its ground. A silent battle of nerves begins in the heat of the African afternoon. Neither animal is willing to make a reckless mistake. One well-placed strike could completely change the outcome. The predator begins weighing hunger against danger. The standoff ends with caution prevailing over aggression as the lion chooses to retreat. The victorious oryx remains alert, proving that confidence and preparation can discourage even powerful predators. With the danger gone, life on the savanna returns briefly to normal. As the day moves forward, another extraordinary encounter is about to unfold. Towering above the plains, giraffes travel peacefully through their territory. Their calm appearance hides one of the most powerful defenses in the animal kingdom. Nearby, a pride of lions begins evaluating a risky opportunity. The hunters advance carefully, knowing a mistake could be costly. A small separation creates the opening the predators have been waiting for. Each lioness moves into position as the hunt enters its final stage. Without warning, the attack begins. The giraffe responds immediately, relying on speed and awareness. The pride attempts to surround the giant before it can escape. A bold attack brings the predators dangerously close. The prey immediately counters with one of nature's most devastating kicks. A direct hit could cause severe injury, forcing the hunter to hesitate. Every movement creates a dangerous zone around the towering animal. The predators struggle to find an opening against the giraffe's powerful defense. Strength and precision work together to keep the giant safe. One final effort is made to gain control of the situation. The response comes instantly, leaving no room for error. The hunters finally abandon the attempt as the risk becomes too great. The encounter ends with the giant safely returning to its companions. On the savanna, survival often belongs to those capable of defending themselves. As darkness arrives, new challenges emerge beneath the African night sky. The lions continue their search for opportunities under the cover of darkness. Every sense is focused on detecting movement in the darkness. Not far away, another highly skilled predator patrols the plains. Unlike many animals, wild dogs rely heavily on teamwork for survival. The two hunting forces become aware of each other's presence. The pack immediately prepares for a potential confrontation. Each animal takes a role within the group's defensive strategy. The lions test the reaction of their smaller rivals. Instead of scattering, the pack strengthens its position. Constant movement makes it difficult for the lions to focus on a single target. Every advance is met by an immediate response. Their success depends on coordination rather than size or strength. The predators begin to realize the challenge before them. Discipline and teamwork steadily shift the balance of the encounter. The confidence of the pack starts influencing the lion's decision. Without a clear advantage, the pride chooses not to escalate the conflict. The pack stands its ground and secures its position. Another lesson unfolds on the savanna, where unity proves stronger than intimidation. As a new morning begins, another remarkable encounter is about to take shape. The largest land animals on Earth begin their daily journey. Every movement of the herd is guided by protection and experience. The youngest members remain under constant watch. Nearby, a group of lions evaluates the enormous challenge ahead. Despite the risks, curiosity and hunger draw the predators nearer. The experienced leader quickly detects the approaching threat. Protection becomes the herd's highest priority. The calves disappear behind an almost impenetrable shield of strength. A warning is delivered before any attack can begin. The message becomes unmistakable as the giant surges forward. Even apex predators know when a confrontation is not worth the risk. The herd successfully protects its young, demonstrating the power of collective defense. With the threat gone, the family resumes its journey across the savanna. Every young elephant survives because experienced guardians remain constantly vigilant. Life continues around one of the most valuable resources on the African plains. For a brief moment, survival replaces conflict as animals meet at the water's edge. Far away, another great migration unfolds across the open plains. The strength of the herd lies in its numbers and constant movement. Nearby, predators search for weaknesses hidden within the crowd. The hunt begins long before the first chase starts. Natural obstacles create opportunities for waiting predators.
The lions position themselves where confusion is most likely to occur.
The crossing begins as the herd pushes forward together. Momentum carries the herd onward, despite the dangers ahead. Without warning, the ambush is launched. Confusion spreads instantly as survival instincts take over. A brief isolation creates the opening the lions have been seeking. The predators attempt to capitalize on the moment. The prey races desperately towards safety. The herd reacts quickly, reducing the predator's advantage. Protection of the group returns at the perfect moment. The opportunity vanishes beneath the strength of the collective. Once again, coordination proves stronger than panic. As temperatures climb, the struggle for survival continues. Drought creates new challenges for every animal on the savanna. Resources become scarce, increasing competition across the landscape. A young lion sees an opportunity near the precious water source. The experienced bull immediately recognizes the potential threat. The predator attempts to assert control through intimidation. The response is immediate and unmistakable. Confidence becomes a powerful defensive weapon. The young predator begins calculating the risks. The giant herbivore refuses to surrender valuable ground. Experience and determination outweigh aggression. The encounter ends without violence, but the lesson remains clear. Across Africa, similar encounters unfold every day. Each species relies on unique strategies developed over countless generations. Awareness often becomes the first and most important line of defense. Predators are never far away in this competitive world. Quick reactions can transform danger into survival. Protection of the young remains a priority across species. The strongest groups understand the value of staying together. Teamwork continues to provide advantages where individual strength falls short. Even the most powerful hunters must conserve energy and choose battles wisely. Patience remains one of the predator's greatest tools.
As evening approaches, another hunt begins to take shape.
The changing light signals the start of nature's busiest hunting hours. Prey animals become increasingly alert as darkness approaches.
Stealth and timing, once again, guide the predators forward.
Collective awareness helps detect danger before it arrives. A single moment of caution can completely alter the outcome of a hunt. The herd senses danger early, reducing the predator's chance of success.
The hunters realize their advantage is beginning to disappear.
Instinct drives the animals to strengthen their defenses through unity. The opportunity fades as coordination replaces vulnerability. Without panic, the herd creates distance and preserves its safety.
Even skilled predators must sometimes accept defeat.
As daylight fades, the rhythm of survival continues. Animals rely increasingly on group awareness as darkness approaches. Every sense remains active in an environment where threats can appear at any moment.
Predators continue searching for weaknesses hidden within the landscape.
A rapid response prevents the hunter from gaining an advantage. Success often depends on patience rather than speed alone. Darkness transforms the plains into a different world of opportunities and dangers. Even under the cover of night, survival never pauses. Large herbivores balance the need for water with the constant risk of predation. The predators continue searching for opportunities despite repeated challenges. Experience teaches which threats deserve caution and which deserve resistance. Observation becomes critical before committing to any risky encounter. Strong formations reduce opportunities for predators to isolate a target. The cost of confrontation outweighs the potential reward. Another day begins across the vast African wilderness. Every sunrise introduces new challenges for both predator and prey. Life continues despite the constant dangers surrounding every animal. The next generation learns survival by staying close to experience. Each species carries unique strengths developed over millions of years. Size and powerful defenses can discourage even determined predators.
The search for food remains a daily necessity for the hunters. Every hunt begins with careful positioning and patience.
Rapid reactions often prevent predators from closing the distance. Timing can determine success or failure before a chase even begins. Protection of the vulnerable remains one of nature's strongest instincts. The most successful groups place collective survival above individual interests. Teamwork creates advantages that no single animal could achieve alone. Every species contributes to the balance of this extraordinary ecosystem. Countless stories of survival unfold simultaneously across the plains. Unexpected events can instantly reveal a predator's presence. Awareness spreads rapidly through animals that depend on cooperation. Discipline and organization provide safety in unpredictable conditions. The king of the savanna remains powerful, but never invincible. Every decision must balance reward against risk. Speed and quick reactions remain essential tools for survival. Courage and preparation can discourage even the strongest attackers. Strength becomes even more effective when supported by awareness. Communication and teamwork transform small predators into a formidable force. Family bonds create some of the most powerful defenses in nature. Even the greatest hunters must recover before facing another challenge. Every journey carries uncertainty, but adaptation increases the chance of survival. The struggle for food, water, and safety never truly ends. Nature rewards resilience, awareness, and cooperation. The balance between predator and prey shapes every corner of this remarkable world. Yet one final lesson remains to be revealed about survival on these endless plains. Across these vast plains, survival is shaped by countless decisions made every single day. The predators continue their journey, knowing every hunt carries uncertainty. Experience teaches that patience often matters more than raw strength. The buffalo understand that unity creates security against many threats. Every individual contributes to the survival of the group. Time and again, coordinated resistance has forced predators to retreat. Speed and awareness remain powerful tools in the fight for survival. A fraction of a second can separate escape from disaster. Well-timed reactions can completely reverse a dangerous situation. Safety often increases when individuals become part of a larger whole. Confidence and preparation can discourage even determined predators. Defensive strength often prevents a battle before it begins. Wisdom sometimes means recognizing when the risk is too great. The tallest animals on the savanna possessed surprising defensive abilities. Their strength lies not only in size, but also in precision. Even apex predators must respect the dangers of a determined opponent. Protection and awareness help ensure the survival of future generations. Among the most successful hunters, teamwork remains the defining advantage. Every movement is synchronized to maximize efficiency and awareness. Unity can transform vulnerability into strength. Discipline often becomes the difference between success and failure. No species demonstrates collective protection more clearly than elephants. The youngest survive because the strongest choose to defend them. When families work together, even predators hesitate. Leadership and experience guide every step through a challenging environment. Despite competition, every animal depends on the same fragile ecosystem. Life on the savanna is interconnected in countless ways. Predators and prey constantly balance caution with necessity. Awareness remains one of the most valuable survival tools in nature.
Movement allows animals to adapt to changing conditions and opportunities.
Adaptation often determines which species thrive during difficult seasons. Environmental changes influence every decision made by wildlife. Moments of abundance provide relief from constant struggle. Even predators dedicate much of their lives to nurturing future generations. Every young animal must learn the lessons necessary for survival.
Experience is passed from one generation to the next.
Skills developed early often become life-saving abilities later. Learning through experience strengthens future resilience. As another day comes to an end, the cycle continues. Every sunset marks the conclusion of countless untold stories. The lions remain powerful, but never guaranteed success. Courage and unity often shift the balance of power. Alertness transforms uncertainty into opportunity. Coordination remains one of nature's most effective survival strategies. Strength becomes most meaningful when used to protect others. Across Africa, countless lives are connected through an endless struggle for survival. Every encounter contributes to the delicate balance of the natural world. Nature rewards adaptability, awareness, courage, and cooperation. On the African savanna, survival belongs not only to the powerful, but to those who react, adapt, and stand together when it matters most.